We are watching the days of Aliyev's visit to America. What do these observations tell us? Do you understand? Let's clarify with the abracadabra. Ilham Aliyev says that it is normal to demand the liberation of Armenian prisoners from Georgia, Europe, and Abyssinia. Georgia's demand is a red line for him. In fact, not only the Armenian prisoners in the West, but also the Azerbaijani political prisoners demand the liberation every day. And the duty of the sanctions came to the fore because of this. We remember that Ilham Aliyev liberated 159 Armenian prisoners until July 17, 2022. Until December 7, 2023, he liberated 32 Armenian prisoners. So that Armenia is willing to spend COP29 in Azerbaijan, despite the fact that these prisoners violated our sovereign lands, killed our soldiers. But during these years, Ilham Aliyev liberated several Azerbaijani political prisoners in his own country and did not release anyone, and on the contrary, increased their number to 319. Unlike the Armenian prisoners, these 319 political prisoners were imprisoned for not committing any crimes, but only demanding their rights, being accused of drug trafficking, resisting the police, and so on. Now let's remember the relationship of Ali Karim to this issue. The government says it is so national that according to the Armenian-Palestinian statements that are not in line with the truth in the letter of the State Secretary Blinken of the Abyssinian congressman, it can take the whole world. Well, imagine that we also believed in your words. We calculated that you are national from top to bottom. In all matters, you look at the people, the homeland, and especially Karabakh with love. But in that case, what do you want from the hero of Karabakh, Tofik Yagublu? Unlike you, Tofik Yagublu put his two daughters in his house and volunteered to go to the Karabakh War, fought with heroism in the war. According to the statements made by Agdara, when he was released from the occupation, he encouraged every leader to give Mr. Tofik the name of a national hero. But why is it that the government, which is national from top to bottom like you, is the fourth time that the hero of Karabakh, Tofik Yagublu, has been poisoned and imprisoned? Therefore, do not tire yourself. Even if you raise the number of trolls to 100,000, even if you attract the well-known people of the country to mass trollery, still, a government that poisoned Tofik Yagublu 4 times and imprisoned him with fake murder, you will not be able to convince this public that he is really a national. I just wrote from Mr. Tofik. Apart from Mr. Tofik, you keep 318 non-Armenian Azerbaijani politicians in your prisons. Have you poisoned so many Azerbaijani people because you are so national? Do you torture the Azerbaijani people because you are so national? Or do you keep yourself so that the wealth of the people does not fall into the hands of the yaks? When the time came, the head of the foreign policy of the Abyssinian president, John Podesta, denied the claims that the letter calling for the implementation of sanctions against the Azerbaijani government in the State Department of the official Baku, and in the briefing he held in October 2011, he said that the strength of the Abyssinian democracy lies in the division of governments. We have government officials together. The Abyssinian president and the Israeli government do not supervise the Congress. This is the reason why our democracy is strong. Congressmen say what they think. As we all know, the ideals we have in the Congress to monitor the actions of the people are baseless. They are against our system. They have an independent status. Let me remind you again, at the COP29 climate conference, which will be held next month, the State Department's Antony Blinken will defend human rights and call on the Azerbaijani president, Ilham Ali, to express his condolences for the liberation of all political prisoners. The Azerbaijani president, in response, said, "It does not affect our will." I have no doubt that this condolence is written in the U.S. State Department. They write letters to themselves to condemn us. The statement of the Abyssinian president's foreign policy advisor, John Podesta, in Baku, which I just voiced for you, can be accepted as Blinken's answer. We have neither Zahid Oruc nor Razi Nuraliyev, and others who look like them can be included in your own parliament.